Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Cheap Toy Hunting. Here's some of the stuff that I've found recently that I thought I would talk about today. We're going to take most of these things out of the box, but I'd already removed my little guys here from the box, so we'll start with them. So these are 3 3/4 inch Black Series figures. I don't know why they called them Black Series. Black Series was the 6-inch guys, and then I think they decided, no, Black Series is just fancy guys. Highly articulated guys, something like that. So yeah, these guys I found on clearance at Walmart. They had a bunch of figures on clearance at Walmart. I could have got Rose Tico or Finn, Poe Dameron, Rey. I could have got all of those figures, but I wasn't really interested. As I said in the last cheap toy hunting video, I mainly stick with original trilogy. And I couldn't pass these up. I love Admiral Ackbar. That's one of my gripes I have with The Last Jedi, is how they just jettisoned him out into space. He got no respect. He was just a frog that Rian Johnson didn't care about, and so he gave him no worthwhile death, despite the fact that he was the man that commanded the battle that destroyed that final Death Star. I guess it wasn't a final Death Star since they had another one in the next movie, so you know. Surprising they didn't have another one in The Last Jedi too. Anyway, yeah, so Admiral Ackbar, he's really cool, he's really posable, he's a nice looking figure. I got him for $2.50, which that's pretty awesome. That's cheaper than I used to get Star Wars figures for when I was a child. He comes with a stick. Maybe it's his microphone. Move all of the cruisers. But he's pretty cool. I like him a lot. And he'll go great in one of those little nooks in my wall of voodoo once I get that constructed. And as will Lando. I think Lando, this is like the General Lando, not the Bespin Lando. His cape is a little much though. I'm not a big fan of it. I've complained a lot about cloth goods on 6-inch figures. On 3 3/4 inch figures, it's much worse. I mean, look at that strap that holds the cape around his neck. It's gigantic. And the cape just does not fall like it should. And it looks not too bad right now, though. But yeah, $2.50. I think these figures were more than $10, like $14 back when they originally came out. But they gave up on making 3 3/4 inch Black Series figures, and they clearanced them all out. I think you can still find them. I saw them just the other day at Ross. I didn't buy more because I have these, but I think you can still find them. So if you still want to get a hold of them, go check your local Ross and see if they've got them. Okay, I found this Wonder Woman at Five Below. You know what? I'm gonna open it up because I've been waiting a long time to do that. I wanted to wait until this video. This is a cool little Wonder Woman. It's funny. I love how it says on the side of the box, "Be careful, it's heavy." But yeah, this is metal die-cast, a little cutesy figure of Wonder Woman. I have a thing for Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman, so I couldn't pass it up. I think this is supposed to be more of a cartoon or comic book version of Wonder Woman. They had another package that was more like the movie Gal Gadot version of Wonder Woman. But I figured I'd get this one. The comic book stuff is always more timeless, so I prefer that. But yeah, this is a cute little figure. It is heavy. Listen to that. She's got a hard head. She can take a beating and keep on bleating. Take a licking and keep on ticking, I think is what the phrase is supposed to be. I like this figure. It'll be perfect to go in one of those little cubby hole nooks in my wall of voodoo. Hopefully, I don't run out of those cubby hole nooks because I have been finding a lot of stuff. I suppose I'll just have to start winnowing things down. If I do that, I'm gonna have to sell some things on eBay, which I hate and I don't want to do, but better than just throwing it in the trash. Somebody might want it, right? Anyway, here's another thing that I picked up. This is a Deadpool Titan Heroes figure. They were everywhere when the movie came out, and then shortly thereafter, they just threw them on clearance. Look at that. I don't know if you can see. $2.98 is how much I got that guy for. They generally sell for around $9. So that is pretty sweet. I do love getting Titan Heroes and making the sculpt come out and show better. Let me see if I can open this guy and we'll take a look at him. Oh, he's tall. I'll have to sit him down. Oh, he's got more articulation than a Titan Heroes guy usually has. Got ball joints for his hips and his shoulders. That's cool. His head is still the same. Comes with a sword, which is pretty sweet. Can't decide if I will keep this guy for myself. I need to switch back over. I decided to use poster board for these shots. Poster board's just not big enough. I can't fit stuff on here. I had a big roll of white paper, butcher paper kind of stuff that I was using before, but I wasn't pleased with the way it looked. I like the smoothness of the poster board, but it's too small. I wonder if they have giant size poster boards somewhere, and could I possibly get it home without crinkling the heck out of it? Probably not. But yeah, that's a good looking Deadpool. I bet just a little wash on him really bring out the details in his abs and his shoulders and stuff like that. He's kind of a little generic. His legs are just plain. I'm sure they're the same as every other guy. His hands might be just for him, but the arms are probably the same as every other guy. I think his chest might be original to him, and his head definitely is. But yeah, he's a good looking figure. I can't decide if I'll keep him for myself or not. My son does have a pretty extensive collection of Titan Heroes, and he might really dig on Deadpool. I think he thought, because he was with me when we bought it, and I think he thought I was getting it for him. And maybe I will. But first I needed to do the video on it, right? So yeah, this guy normally sells for about $9, maybe $8. Got this at Target, so probably $9. Yeah, on the tag there, if you look at it, it says it was $9.99. Now $2.98, so that's quite a deal for that guy. And he's pretty good looking. Put a wash on him, some shoe polish action, and he'll be looking like a sweet figure. Maybe paint his sword a little bit, give it some actual silver on the blade, and some kind of a color on the handle instead of just gray. It's got a lot of detail to it. It's always the case. There's always good detail in the figures. It's always just the paint that is missing. This guy's no exception. All together with this stuff, let's see, I got Wonder Woman. I think she was probably $5. It was Five Below after all. And $2.50, $3, $8. That makes what? $13 for all of that stuff there. Cheap toy hunting is possible, folks. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
And enjoy. Let me know what stuff you've found this time down in the comments. I love hunting for toys. There's something so fun about it, and there's nothing better than getting everything that you're hunting for cheap. It makes it all worthwhile. Like the video if you did. Give it a like. Push the thumbs up button, whatever it is. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you next time when we do some more cheap toy hunting. Yeehaw!